had a handle on what is right and what is wrong. Thought I knew what was good for me. I was a fool, I was lost at sea.
That is a snippet of a brand new song, Waiting on the Outcome. It's a heartfelt song about finding strength through loss and really taking that journey to get to a point of closure and perhaps once again finding a way to celebrate life. How many of us have dealt with loss repeatedly, right? Repeatedly smacking you in the face, that gut punch over the last 20 months. It's a story we can all relate to. I'm joined, I'm pleased to tell you, by singer-songwriter Jessie Clegg, who is, of course, whose new single that is, Waiting on the Outcome. Jessie, firstly, congratulations. This is a fantastic song.
Hey, man, thank you for having me. Yeah, man, I'm really excited to be able to release something that's so personal to me, man. It's one of the incredible things about songwriting is that it's a way of expressing yourself, and it's also a kind of therapy, I guess.
I suppose that's what it is for you as the singer-songwriter, but for us as people who appreciate your music, it really becomes something quite special when you touch the core of something we ourselves have experienced. So you wrote it in a moment where you say you had to come to terms with loss, and how many of us have had exactly that story in the recent, last 20 months?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was actually before COVID. You know, it was actually when my dad was really sick, and you know, I had to come to terms with the fact that I knew I was going to lose him, and it you know, there was this process of trying to understand that feeling, and I think that, you know, there's something quite empowering about being vulnerable. You know, there's something about seeing the hard truth for what it is without losing yourself and without losing your optimism. And I found that you know, right, part of that was actually writing the song and expressing that you know, uncertainty that we feel. And it's an amazing moment for me to release it now, because it seems like it's actually just got more relevant, because we're all dealing with uncertainty and we're all facing mortality. And there is loss and change abound. So you know, this song really captures that, and it's not a dark song. It's a celebration of life. It's a way to say, you know, this is life. This is, you know, as much as this feels challenging, this is actually what life is about, and this is how we grow, and this is how we expand ourselves. You know, and every experience you go through, you have to find the good and the bad, and you have to see where you can learn and how you can expand from that.
Jessie, you've just made me really feel old. As I'm talking to you, I'm reflecting on your father's song, Cruel, Crazy, Beautiful World, which of course was in part a celebration of you coming into this world. And gosh, it's a kind of a full circle moment as you are, of course, now reflecting on losing him, but at the same time keeping that spirit that he had to celebrate this cruel, crazy, beautiful world.
Yeah, I think that's a really beautiful connection, man. And I think that, you know, one thing that I think that we've all realized going through the last 2 years is how important our close friends and family are. You know, we've been disconnected from the world, and you know, in my experience, you know, it was quite strange, because I lost my dad, and then we went straight into COVID, so it was like this traumatic event, and then suddenly lockdown, and just being sort of alone with your thoughts. And it really did give me a deep appreciation for my family and for you know, the things that the things that we can't replace in life. You know.
I tell you what, Jessie, this song does give us a deep appreciation for you and your family, and I'm going to let the music do the talking. Thank you so much for joining us, Jessie Clegg, singer, songwriter, also, of course, the son of the late, great Johnny Clegg. Here is Waiting on the Outcome.
Current events, developing stories,
tough questions,
your voice making a difference.
This is Breakfast with Bongani Bingwa.